How you going, guys? I didn't even bring my me selfie stick, or whatever you call it, the cradle for the phone. I just went to check the pots and I thought the winds just died right down, so I thought I'll quickly go on live while it's such good weather. Plenty of reception out here, so... Hey Simon, morning buddy. Sunset for me and sunrise for you, eh? So yeah, I've gone out to, hey Countdown, how are you mate? I've gone directly across from my house, so I'm directly there. Where am I? There. And I've just gone straight across to the mangroves. I've just thrown a crab pot over there to see if I can get any mud crabs. But yeah, absolutely perfect night when this wind drops off. Thanks mate, got the beard going, trying something new. A few people at work have got the Movember going, so I've just done the beard. I'll try and get in close and I'll show you, might see a few birds feeding, and I just ran up on a sandbar before. I'm not quite used to this area over this side, so yeah, it's really all bushland and scrubland and mangroves. So I thought if I put my crab pot over there, try a new spot, I might get a big mud crab. Even though I love the sandies. What was that? Was that you, Simon, saying you're going to Asia, mate, again in a few weeks? 5 weeks, you little beauty. Whereabouts are you going, mate? Philippines? Hopefully it's not too windy, guys. Let me know if it is. I have looked at getting a microphone tomorrow, so. Hey, Muzza. I got mullet, mate. Whoa. I've almost just hit the sandbar again here. I'm in 0.5 of a metre. I use mullet, mate. I buy about a 10 kilo block of mullet. And just these boys. Hey Wallace, how are you mate? It was actually quite windy when I first got out here, but it's dropped off. I've still got a feed. Got some nice size ones. So I've got 4 or 5 I think. Put them in ice and they just go to sleep. Some nice size ones though. Enough for a feed tonight. I cooked all those ones up last night, dropped them off to the parents this morning. Mum had crab sandwiches. So yeah, not that riveting out here, but just nice relaxed night. Thought I'd say hi. Anyone on board gone to Vietnam before? I asked the question that today. I've got to look through the comments that I got. Looking at Vietnam for New Year's for a week, but I'll probably end up in Pattaya or Pattaya. It's pretty good there for New Year's. But yeah, we got Hey Muzz, no I haven't mate. The guy that actually built this boat for me, Paulie, my offsider at work, he dips his lures into like an aniseed or a fish sort of scent, so that seems to work for him. Hey Craig, I had a few ice ones asleep well too. Bloody hell. A few beers and I'm out. But yeah, it's the best way with those crabs, because if you don't put them to sleep, or I don't think they wake up for it, so it might be a permanent sleep, but if you don't put them to sleep, the big males, they all fight with each other and pull their legs off and cut their claws off, and you just have all claws and all bits in the bottom of your esky by the time you get back. So I always just put a half a bag of ice in there with salt water, so it's like a slurry, and it just that puts them to sleep. It's a good sign. We've got someone else's crab pots just here, so hopefully it means there's some around. Yeah, I couldn't get quite in close there enough before. It's a nice boat here. Some of these nice houseboats that people live on, they just moor up and sleep here for a week or two. You can only stay here for a week, or stay in the same spot for a week, and then you've got to move because you're not paying the council rates. The government don't like it, bastards. Hey Jeff, how are you, mate? There's bull sharks, mate, but been pretty lucky the last sort of 10 years. No one's really, no one's been attacked or anything lately here. It's been all, I think, around the Whitsundays and that people have been attacked. So around here we've been pretty lucky. No great whites, or I think because it's a bit hotter waters, but yeah, you wouldn't want to swim around here all day though. You wouldn't want to swim around here all day. I was loving the stream last night too, Jeff. A bit of swearing going on. I liked it. Missing Mr. Poppycock though. Look at that, it's like a mill pond now. I'll bring a rod out next time. Hey, cheers, Simon. Oh, he's on the early stream, was he? Probably passed out early for the late stream. Yeah, Simon, where'd you say you're going in 5 weeks, mate? What part of Asia? Old mate's got his dog on board over here. It's like a blue heeler or something. Thailand, then Vietnam, you beauty. Where you going in Vietnam, mate? That's where I've been looking at the moment to... I'll be looking to go in Vietnam. Is that Ho Chi Minh City, I think, or Saigon? Hai Chi. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I think that's where I think I'm going to fly into there. I've got to fly into Manila first at the stopover. There's no direct, unfortunately, from Brisbane. It's nice and sheltered over here. Yeah, but then I was speaking to a few people today and they were saying I'm going to be in Pattaya, so Pattaya, don't know the correct saying on that, but Pattaya I've always said, but yeah, they're going there, so I might even go there, but that might be next level, I think. I've already been there a couple of times for New Year's, but see how we go. Hopefully might be some people I know going to Vietnam. 24th to the 30th. Oh, so you're not in Vietnam then? Oh yeah, so you're in Vietnam from there, are you, mate? On the 30th you go to Vietnam. Yeah. So you get in, do some damage and get out. That's the way. Oh, Got a big bust up going on over here. I don't know what it is. Have a look. It's a big something just got attacked, or dolphin or something went for something. Probably won't do it now, of course, now the camera's on there. Yeah, big bust stuff. I don't know what it was. So many fish in here. Could have even been a shark, but we'll say a shark, make the story better. So yeah, just going for a cruise, chatting about New Year's. If anyone's got any ideas. You're going to Subic Bay. Subic Bay, for the price that I stayed at a place in Subic Bay, it was called Treasure Island. It was cheap as chips. I loved it. Close to bars. It's got its own little bar in the actual in the hotel. Treasure Island. It was only about $50 Australian a night, so it was a beauty. Yeah, there's a lot of places there at Subic, depending on the budget. But yeah, I stayed at Treasure Island. It was quite cool. So yeah, what's that? 35 bucks US a night. And it was close to everything. Beach wasn't much, but it depends what you're going there for. If you're going there for the nightlife and something different, I like Subic. It was quite good. I'll definitely go back. Oh, the only thing I didn't like was the rain. Rain non-stop, but I was in the wet season, so. But yeah, no, the bars and that were good. That's where I went out with the King, Marcos. So, beer and girls, that's you, mate. Yep, you'll love it then. Yeah, stay somewhere like Treasure Island. It wasn't too bad. Cheap, and it was good food at the bar too, and cheap. Ask for room number 1 if you go in it. Just might want to gurney the bed down, that's all. Nah, just joking. No, yeah, number 1's right out the front of the pool. I think they're all the same. I think they're all the same price. So yeah, go nut unit number 1 though if you can. It's down and it's only like 10-metre walk to the bar then. Like that, Muzz? Hey BK, how are you, mate? I got ya. What time's it over there, buddy? Two to 3, you little beauty. That's the way. If you can't decide, bring them all back. So yeah, we're just coming out. It's still, it's a beast, that thing flying along. But yeah, Subic Bay was good. I think it was like, you just get a little tuk-tuk or whatever out the front, little trike, and it was about 5 minutes around the corner to the bars. So holy doolies, are that late, mate? Wowza. Yeah, 5 minute trike and then you're at all the bars, and I never knew any of that. We always went there after a few drinks. I don't know the names of any of the bars, but there's a whole row of hotels in that along that where Treasure Island is, and they're all fairly cheap. So, and all good, all pretty good food around there. Yeah, I like Subic. I'll probably go back there again. It's just if you're going there from Manila or whatever, go there about 2 in the morning so you miss all the traffic, and vice versa when you come back. Or it'll be instead of a 3.5 hour trip, it'll be a 6 hour trip. So that Craig off to Samara 2.5 weeks for... Just missed that. So look forward to the years and your... Oh, you little beauty. That'll be good, mate. What sort of festival is it? Religious or... You little beauty, that's the way, Simon. Go there in style. Yeah, well, don't expect that sort of treatment in the Treasure. Hey, is Viking on? Hey, Viking. Gosh, it's absolutely... all the wind's dropped now, it's loving it. I've been trying to test this motor a bit, that's why I've been doing a bit of getting out on the boat a bit just the last few days, just because I haven't really tested whereabouts the motor's got to be when you trim it up and down, because it's trying to get the most out of the motor and the most out of the engine. Sorry, the petrol. As I think someone asked me yesterday, have I ever run out of petrol? And I almost did yesterday. I hadn't looked at it for a couple of days, and it was up to its very last bar, and it was flashing at me, so I only had about a litre left. So yeah, I've just been cruising around. Hey Jimmy, thanks mate. Trying to get my fat head out of the way for a bit. Yeah, it's pristine night. What I might do is I'll bring a couple of rods next time and just do a bit of lure fishing out the back while I'm gas bagging talking. Mate saw a couple of dugongs out here 2 weeks ago. So if you know what a dugong is, big walrus looking thing, they hang around here sometimes. Oh, you little beauty, Craig. Is that losing 10 kilos or putting on 10 kilos? Hello, mate. Flying fish. God, I don't know. I might be able to pull someone lighter. I don't think a flying fish would work too well. It's only got a 40 horsepower. Maybe on the next boat. Definitely go to the Spiral. Spiral restaurant wasn't just one of the best places I've been in Philippines. That was actually one of the best I've been around the world. That was amazing. Absolutely amazing, that was. Seen all dolphins pop up, but I can never get on camera quick enough. Is that wind going alright, guys? Phuket better than Pattaya, you reckon? Yeah, wow. I went to Phuket, but I did stay at Patong Beach, but that was many years ago. I went there for my buck show, actually. It's probably why I'm divorced now. But yeah, Phuket, I haven't been to Phuket for many years, probably 15 years. Just been Pattaya the last sort of 5 years before I got my Philippine fix on. Just doing a few laps here. Keep the boat going. Yeah, hopefully it's not too windy, guys. I keep saying that. I've got to get that bloody microphone. But yeah, so it'll be Vietnam, Pattaya, maybe I will, maybe even Bangkok wouldn't be bad. I just don't like too many stopovers, that's all. I'd prefer just to fly straight in, but I've always got one stopover anyway, no matter what, so. If the dollar wasn't so bad in US, I actually wouldn't mind meeting some mates in Vegas. The dollar's just so bad, and it's bloody freezing. Bangkok and Pattaya are the only places to go. Geez, I've had some fun in Manila though, Burgos Street. And Angeles, you can't write Angeles off, that's a good spot too. Oh yeah, Cambodia. I don't mind Cambodia, just as it was all in US dollars, so I seemed to spend a shitload there too, but oh well, that's my own fault. Tide's right out now. There's my dream house, my neighbour that's in front of me. That's an actual house, that one there. Set it on a couple of other streams, but that's like they call Millionaires Row and Runaway Bay all the way along there. But yeah, it's absolute beauty. Starts at about 3 mil there. Absolute ripper. Alright guys, if the weather's good I'll come back in the morning and we'll continue this conversation on New Year's Eve, where to fly to. So have a good morning all my US mates and all my Aussie mates. Have a good night and I'll speak to you tomorrow.